Saw that, almost immediately followed by this.
Says, oh, no, but you can't do that to us. You can't hold us accountable. We have a special carve-out. No, we have the First Amendment. Last time I checked my Constitution, there was no such protection. And I can be darn sure that there is no special First Amendment carve-out for communists.
The previous speaker said, and I quote, "There's no First Amendment carve-out for communists." Well, actually, there is. In our society, you can be a communist. I don't advocate it. I think it's a terrible idea. But this is a free country. You can actually have terrible ideas and you can broadcast them.
Paging the Cold War and JFK. How did that turn out for them? Oh, okay, not well. No, I gotcha. Okay. Not to mention, I'm going to say the unspoken thing that they've been yelling at us about forever is that there should be a carve out for communists, but not for literal Yahtzees. That always confuses people. What rhymes with Yahtzee? There were some people that were in Germany in the 40s. Bingo. Why are you censoring yourself? You're on TikTok. Because according to all these people, you can do whatever you want on here. It's Wild Wild West, which is absolutely not true. Look at the videos that I posted yesterday. I know what you're saying. I love your videos. You posted a series yesterday? Yeah, it got suppressed because I used the real words and not Yahtzee. You know what I'm saying? To be fair, though, my views are already low because I called someone out for saying disgusting things that they never should have said. And you know what? Here's my official apology. I'd do it again. Bah, bah. Oh yeah, that one made the dude bros mad. You can go back and look at it. I'm not going to recap it, but it's kind of funny to me just because they're like really going ham in the comments and they heard that recording and still agree with that person. And then in some realms think that I would give a flying what they think of me. It's not tick, tick, tick. I can't do the math. Nope. But it's a really good point on censorship. That can just be floating around the internet. That's totally fine. If you didn't hear that recording, honestly, if you haven't heard it, I might not go listen to it. It's really bad. But, and let's not forget that this dude is still running around singing his songs.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. Frogs friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs.
So let me get this straight. With everything going on in this country and the fact that every parent in this country are afraid to send their kids to school, but we're still having this argument, they just want to take away your freedom of speech, my dude. Let's not forget there's a fair chunk of these people who think that this issue is not even real, to the point where, yeah, that's Frog Guy. Imagine that your kid is the one that you lost and you get to turn on the radio and hear someone like that saying that they were crisis actors and it's not real. A little counterintuitive to be fighting against freedom of speech when it's the only thing keeping them safe right now. And even then, people are getting tired and angry and hopeless. That's not a good combo. When you add it to an entire country feeling that group helplessness and hopelessness and anger and fright. At least one of them told the truth about why it doesn't change, though, and why they're not even going to try.
Legislate evil. It's just not going to happen. We've got evil in this country, and everybody just needs to tone down the rhetoric a little bit, because all that does is gin it up in both sides, and then they point the finger and nothing happens. Because if you think Washington's going to fix this problem, you're wrong. They're not going to fix this problem. They are the problem.
It doesn't concern you that other countries don't have this level of gun violence?
Other countries don't have our freedom either.
So a couple things before we jump into the next thing right off the top of my head. One, that is somewhat true. There's always going to be bad people, but should we make it easier for them? And two, you don't get to be a part of the collective and say they, we. You literally just came out of your job with those people. You guys are all coworkers. We. On the freedom thing, are you sitting down? Top 10. No, we're not on there. Just kidding. This is the freedom index, and I hit personal freedom because I knew someone was going to ask. Personal freedom. Go ahead and find the United States. No, you need to go lower. No. There you go. Can someone count those for me? They do, actually. So I'm not saying, like, there is a lot worse things going on in a lot of other places, but we're not going to continue this American exceptionalism thing. We need to grab it and just yank it back a little bit because, quite frankly, no, we're not. There's a lot we need to work on. There's a lot going on, and the rest of the world is kind of fucking laughing at us right now. Here's some radical ideas that aren't actually radical at all. Let's go ahead and just leave freedom of speech alone. If you don't like TikTok, take the app off your phone. That's a thing. And then two, why don't we protect some children? That would be exciting. How the fuck are these radical views? I have no idea. I can't even tell you to have a good day. Do a day.